Hey ladies, happy Tuesday to you. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Mindy Court and I have been a coach with Team Fit Dynasty for almost 2 years. It's so hard to believe. Um, right now is a big time of the year for people to start a new fitness program or an eating plan, and our challenge groups are really making a big difference out there for a lot of people. So I wanted to touch base with you guys today and just share a little bit about what my challenge groups are doing and what is working well for me right now. We all have our strengths and weaknesses as coaches, and challenge groups happens to be something that I actually really enjoy doing, and I do think that I am doing pretty well with them at this point in my coaching career. So Beachbody would tell us that part of our job or our role as coaches is to offer monthly challenge groups. And that gives our customers a chance to come in and make a change in their life and then spread the word to others. So I would highly encourage all of you to start planning your February challenge group if you haven't so far. I think it's important that we remember that we get our clients or our customers started. So we need to get them in, get them started. We need to get them the best results that we can, and then we need to try and transition them into coaches. Most coaches do come from challenge groups, and so it's important that you get them in the door. And how do we do that? Well, the first thing that we do is a lot of times we offer that free group, and from the free group we offer them so much value that they want to stick with us and see what else we have to offer, and so then they come into our challenge group. But also, how do you get people into your free groups? Well, I know that you all have been working on posting your lead generators, and it is important that every day you stay consistent with that. It doesn't matter if you post 1 time a day or 5 times a day, as long as you are consistent, because there are people out there watching. I promise you, I have people constantly telling me that my early morning workout pictures have motivated them to want to be, more active. And it's people that I would never know were watching because they've never commented before. So be consistent with them and start building that credibility. And eventually they will come around and be like, you know what? I need something, I need some help, and I'm going to go to you because I see that you are out there every day putting yourself out there for everyone to see. I also think that you need to think about who your target market is. So for me, it's busy women, not necessarily just moms, but busy women. And so when I do my post, I try to add value that'll reach that type of person. So I like to post, meal planning and different recipes that'll make life in the kitchen go a little quicker and easier for people. And so I want you to also keep in mind, who your target market is so that you can post according to that. Once you get them in your challenge groups, make sure that you are learning a lot about them and making it really personal for them. The All Access Challenge Pack right now is perfect because you don't have to do the same fitness program as everyone else. So you can really get to know them and figure out if PiYo is the best for them or if 21 Day Fix is best for them. And then you can be open to letting people in on any or all different fitness programs. It's also important just to love on them constantly. Make sure that you are following up with all of their posts, commenting in the morning, maybe sometime during the day, and even looking before bed at night, and making sure that you are acknowledging the fact that they posted. There's nothing like being in a group and thinking that nobody is watching and that nobody cares. So you want to be that person for them. You're their biggest cheerleader. So keep that going and then encourage them to be each other's cheerleaders. I think it's important to do individual check-ins with my challengers. I want to have the best relationship with them that I can. And so I make sure at least once, if not twice a week, I check in with each challenger. It's usually on Facebook Messenger. Sometimes I leave a little voicemail for them. And I just say, hey, I noticed that you've been posting every day. You must be seeing some results. Let me know how you're doing. Or you've been a little absent from the group. Is everything okay? What can I do to help you? I think once you give them the attention one-on-one they need, then they trust you and they know that they can come to you if they have an issue and they can let you know. So I think, giving them that personal attention and giving special shout outs, during the week as well. And, highlighting people who are doing an excellent job just to kind of build up their confidence a little more and make them want to keep going and keep sharing. Also, push them to inspire each other and push them to inspire other people in their lives. Remind them how good it feels when they are working out daily and eating well and drinking their Shakeology, and then remind them, say, you have other women in your life that could be doing this. Who are they? Can you reach out to them? Invite them into the next group. And this is how we network and this is how we branch out, okay? Also, make sure you're offering daily themes, whether it be like Motivation Monday, Tasty Tuesday. Give them something to look forward to. I also think having contests, whether it be, posting their Shakeology picture with a certain something on certain days, or maybe they get a point for every time they post during the week. Maybe it's just for sharing a recipe on a Tasty Tuesday. Whatever it is, during your challenge group, you should offer at least one prize at the end of some kind of contest, just to make your group stand out more than anything else that they've ever done. And make it a good prize too. For me, it's usually a $20 gift card to somewhere. And they seem really highly motivated to win, a $20 gift card to Amazon or Target or something like that. Also, make sure you're sharing quotes and pictures and even personal stories, because if you expect them to open up to you and let you into their life and all their vulnerabilities, then it's important that you also show that you're not perfect and that you're human and that you are vulnerable too. So make sure you are sharing and having a sense of humor about the things in your life that don't always go as planned. Make this challenge group so good, this experience so amazing, that they want to come back for more and that they want to take their loved ones and bring them back too. Another thing I want to mention to you is that if you are struggling to get people into your challenge groups or to keep your challengers active and motivated and in your group, which happens to all of us, remember that you can buddy up. I wish I would have learned this sooner, that how valuable it is to buddy up with another coach. So Nicole and Pam and I have, a great time coaching groups together, and we have found that we all have strengths and weaknesses and they play just perfectly together, and our groups are going really well. It's helpful to only have to post every third day, but to support their posts every day that I'm not posting. And it just takes some of that pressure off. It's just enough where my challengers see me and they know that I'm a coach and they see that I'm offering value, but they also see that I'm encouraging other people as well. So as you start to prepare for your February group, if you aren't getting people, consider budding up with someone this week. What I'd love to do is in the comments below, I'd love everybody to talk about what kind of group they're having in February and if they are open to sharing that group with another coach. Basically, you're putting your ideas together and you are splitting that 50-50. It's not one coach doing all the work. It truly is a 50-50 effort with two coaches. We do it in thirds, which works really well too. And I think that you will get more challengers if you all dump them into the group together. I also think that you'll enjoy splitting up the duties, and it really just helps to keep the motivation going, and then there'll be more activity because you'll have more challengers. So I can't wait to see what kind of groups you guys are going to be running, and to see if some of you decide to buddy up just to try something new